Hey guys, it's LaCourtney Maddox, and today I want to talk to you a little more about Maddox Motivations LLC and what that is. So you may have seen some videos or you may have come across my website talking about Maddox Motivations, but you may not entirely be clear on what that is. So I'm going to explain that today. Maddox Motivations LLC is a limited liability corporation, which simply means that it's a company that I created. I am the founder and owner of it, and it is an online therapeutic platform. It is geared toward those who are struggling with mental health needs, emotional needs, anxiety, depression, stress management, parenting of children with problematic behaviors or difficult behaviors, and so on. I offer a host of topics that I can cover to assist you with your needs. So, the online therapy platform is beneficial in that you have direct access to me, the therapist, without having to physically go into an office or schedule time and days where you can take off to be able to do something like that. This means that basically you and I can work together from the comfort of your home or wherever you may be, so long as it's providing you privacy. So the benefit of this is that it provides flexibility, being able to work around your schedule. It provides anonymity, which means that it's just you and me talking. So you're not going to come into an actual office where other clients are and they see, oh, this person's here for this or they're here for that. No, it's all online. So it offers that, and it's also convenient. You can access these services if you have a smartphone, a tablet, a laptop, or a desktop and some good internet connection. So that means you can just whip out your phone, you log in using a link that I will send you on the day of your appointment, and you and I will be connected via video chat on a HIPAA compliant platform. What that means is that this platform that I use is specifically designed to protect your personal information. So that means that it's encrypted, it's up to date as far as laws regarding privacy and confidentiality. So you would not have to worry about someone jumping in and being able to see our session. So that's a really cool benefit of it. Again, it's convenient. You can literally get on your phone and just access a therapist from your phone. So that provides you with more time, and it makes things less difficult, especially now when we're practicing social distancing, and a lot of us are home, so it helps with that. So let me give you a little history about me and how I came to develop Maddox Motivations. Again, I am a licensed clinical social worker in California, North Carolina, and South Carolina. And that means that I'm a therapist who has undergone several hours, thousands of hours of training, practice, work as far as developing my clinical skills to be able to work with those who have specific needs. So I do have a Bachelor of Social Work, a Master of Social Work, and as you can see, I have 3 licenses there on the wall and my business license there. So we are official, okay? It's officially official. So that is my educational background. As far as my work experience, primarily my work for almost 14 years now has been focused on working with children and families. I started out in day treatment working with children between the ages of 9 and 17 who were dealing with mental health issues as well as developmental issues. So teaching them things such as learning how to cope with their stress, learning how to modify or improve their behavior. I apologize, the people are outside cutting grass like right now, like right now. And just helping them develop their interpersonal skills. So that is a big part of what I did there. From there, I worked in Child Protective Services for 4 years as an investigator and also as an in-home services worker. So I was the person coming out, talking to people about their children, No, we are not all baby snatchers. I know that we have a negative rap, but honestly, what I learned during that time was that I don't really know it all. And that you can learn from anyone in any circumstance, in any situation. What I found is that a lot of times when we have surface issues that are presenting, that's not really what the issue is. There are a lot of underlying things, some family histories and family traumas and things like that that had not been addressed. And so when we can help families understand those underlying issues, then it helps them learn how to better help themselves. So ultimately, that is my goal. From there, I went on to work in private practice settings, doing more clinical social work, meaning diagnosing, assessing, prescribing treatment plans, and things like that based on the specific needs of the clients. So a client would come in, I would do the assessment, we would talk about what it is they're looking for, what their needs are, what they ultimately want to be able to achieve, and we would develop a plan to go from there. After that, I worked in a group home setting, and that was specifically with underage youth who were in the foster care system. So it was a residential treatment facility with all girls, teenage girls who were in foster care and who were dealing with a host of issues. Things such as abandonment issues, abuse, neglect, and even human trafficking. That was a big thing that we were dealing with at the agency that I was with. And as many of you know, human trafficking is booming everywhere. It's a problem that happens in plain sight, and a lot of us just don't know what to look for. And so that is something that I worked with as well. Following that, I did work in substance abuse with people who were struggling with issues such as addiction to various things. And so understanding, what prompted the addiction and how the behavior continued, and basically just trying to help clients understand and learn how to break those cycles. And in all of that experience, what I found is that underneath it all, it's trauma. It's trauma. All of us have gone through things that have affected us, and the impact that it's had on different people, it plays out in different ways. And so it's just trauma. From there, I began working with a school district in Southern California. Cool job. I loved working with the kids, loved working with the staff. It was really awesome just to see things from the school side and what the staff deal with in addition to the children and then their families. So it was like I was able to see what's going on in the school, what's going on with the child, but then also what's going on at home. And what I found is that there is a huge disconnect. There is very little communication happening across the lines. As many of you may know, as far as the school system, things have changed quite a bit. And so what we're finding is that teachers are now being required to manage these behaviors, difficult behaviors of kids, and they can't focus as much time on the teaching. And so what ends up happening is there's a lot of just trying to get through the day to manage behaviors. So my role in that position was to come in, work with children who had these difficult behaviors, find out what was going on at home, find out what was happening in the classroom, and pull everyone together to create plans that would help them be successful as far as improving behaviors, increasing communication between the school and the parents, and just getting everybody on the same page. So all of that being said, I love social work. I love working with children and families. I am so passionate about helping others, and that's what led to this creation of Maddox Motivations. So my mission ultimately with this is to help people to reclaim their power, help people remember that they had goals and had dreams, and maybe life got in the way and things got difficult, and now they're just kind of stuck. So my goal with Maddox Motivations is to help those who want to help themselves. Again, the platform is an online platform. You would have direct access to me, and we would work together to identify what your areas of need are, what your goals would be, and then how we can work toward that. So one of the cool things about Maddox Motivations is that, again, you'll have direct access to me, but we will also create a space where we'll work together. It'll be a partnership. What I found in my experience in social services and just working with people in general is that boundaries are important. A lot of times people look at social workers and say, oh, well, they're supposed to do this for me and give me this, and I can call them and they'll get this and that for me. Well, that is an aspect of their job, but that's not their primary role. And because a lot of social workers don't know, especially those starting out, don't know how to set proper and effective boundaries, they find themselves working harder than the client. I will tell you right now, I don't believe in that. I will not work harder than you. So if this is something you're interested in and you really want to do the work, I will work with you. Another benefit is that it promotes accountability for self. So what I've seen for some of the current online platforms is unlimited access to a therapist, unlimited messaging, unlimited phone calls. Let me tell you something. Get ready. That's impossible, okay? It's not possible for one therapist to constantly get phone calls, text messages, emails, video chats from multiple clients in a day. 24/7 access, impossible, unrealistic, and it's just simply not true. It's not true. So you may see that a lot of the complaints for some of the current online platforms is that, oh, my therapist never called me back, or I left several messages and they only returned two text messages. That's because it's not possible to do that. So Maddox Motivations is not going to offer that because it's just not possible. I believe in being realistic, having boundaries, but also just being effective. And that's not effective if you continue to rely on therapists for your emotional support every single time something comes up. You're going to have to learn how to develop skills as far as trusting yourself, communicating, sitting with those uncomfortable emotions, and working through that. So if you can constantly call someone as soon as something uncomfortable comes up for you, you're not going to get a lot of growth. So that is a huge benefit of Maddox Motivations. I am willing to work with you and we can discuss your needs, but the expectation is there for you to be responsible for you. That's why it's Maddox Motivations, is to motivate you to be your best self and to create the life you want. So I'm trying to see if I've covered everything. At this time, I am in the process of getting credentialed with different insurance panels. So if you are looking again specifically for the psychotherapy services and you have insurance, I'm not accepting that right now because I'm in the process of getting paneled with them. However, I do offer these services on a sliding scale, and it's based on your needs. So it's not impossible to work with me right now. What else? There's a list of services on the website, maddoxmotivations.com. If you are interested in finding out more about how it works, you can contact me. My email is there, lacourtney@maddoxmotivations.com. You can fill out a form that's online also to contact me, where you can have a 20-minute consultation, which is free. That is offered for everyone. So if you have general questions, if you are trying to to get access to certain services, or you're just not sure where to start, reach out to me. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Again, I am offering free 20-minute consultations, and that's for everyone. So if you feel like this would be a benefit to you, then check it out. So again, I wanted to come up here to explain more about myself, Maddox Motivations, what it is, what the goal is, and how it works. So I hope you have found this to be informative and helpful. And again, if you have questions, if you know someone who may be interested in the service, reach out, let me know. You can Google me. That's really cool, really cool. And I look forward to hearing from you. So take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.